Again. Hey, what's up, guys? Once again, your boy Coach Clark live at the second annual Queen City Clappers Cup. Hey, man, this is my guy, Anthony Franklin, man. Met him about a year ago, called us up and asked us to come out and do some exclusive interviews. So, hey, man, listen, let's just talk about the program, man.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this process. What did you do this year to ensure that it was bigger than last year?
Yeah, look, one of the main things we really focused on was at the end of the event, we tried to capture as much feedback as possible. So there are a couple clear things that we heard: parking, size of the venue, clarity on competitions, separation on the VIP. So we really focused on what the experience would be like, just down to the T.
Mm-hmm.
So we incorporated some new technology to kind of help out, make things smoother. Last year we were handing out index cards,
right.
that type of thing. So it was really important for us, and I talk to my team all the time about the value-cost ratio.
Absolutely.
I want so much value with as little cost as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody that walks out the building says, that was dope.
Gotcha.
I'm glad I paid the money.
Gotcha.
I'll pay the money again. They should charge more.
Right.
And we won't.
Ooh, you love that.
But that's the idea of what we wanted to bring, man. So I think we delivered another one. It really just makes my soul feel good.
I love that, man.
To see good people having a good time.
Great time.
Fellowship. Nothing contentious. Nobody.
No, I was chill.
Everybody was chill. It was grown up.
Yep.
We were competing. Everybody had fun. Even when you did bad, you didn't get mad.
No, man, it was a good time.
It was a good time. So
you
really
mentioned
happy.
like you did a couple of things technology-wise to make sure you captured a better audience and made it a better experience. So let's talk about some of those things you did technology-wise to make sure this was a better experience.
Yeah, certainly. So our developer team, we developed an app more specifically that helped us to monitor the specific games. One of the challenges we had last year was a lot of overcrowdedness on one particular bay. So we intentionally spread it out, and I think everyone had a better time because there was much more flow with the distribution of people. Part two, even for our vendors and our sponsors, we really tried to be intentional about information we captured on the attendees, so they felt like they were getting a return on their investment, which sponsors is what allows us to keep the cost down for our attendees. They essentially fund the event, So it was dope. That was the type of technology we brought in. Still some areas for improvement.
Always.
But it was a wonderful night, man. It really was.
So let's talk about, we covered the event. So let's talk about how WEGO Golf has grown since the last time we spoke.
Yeah.
I see you have way more representation.
Yeah.
I see a lot of new faces that weren't here last year. You were kind of the go-to guy last year, but you got guys all over the place. So let's talk about what that growth was about.
Yeah, look, we started WEGO originally to teach my son and some of his friends how to start a business.
Gotcha.
So that's a passion of mine. It's really teaching people entrepreneurship, and you got to live what you teach.
Absolutely.
And so in this more specific area, we've seen some really significant growth. So from last year to this year, we 5X. The year before that, we 2X. This year, we're on track to 5X again.
Nice.
So in a matter of 2.5 years, we're almost
Unheard of.
25X.
That's unheard of.
Right? So the growth has been really, really impactful.
Yeah,
I will say
absolutely.
we've been very fortunate. And, we're going through some growing pains.
Absolutely.
These are good
That's
pains
part of
to
it.
have.
Part of it.
But we really believe we've got a product. We really believe we've got a message and an offering that there's a real demand in the market for, and we've shown that. So now we're in 10 different U.S. markets.
Love that.
We're in Boston, Philly, Raleigh, Charlotte, Atlanta, Orlando, Dallas, Houston, Chicago, Columbus,
Wow.
Denver. So we're in 11 now.
Wow, that's dope, man.
And still growing, right? So we're fortunate enough, but the key is good people and really being disciplined to understanding what our market is.
Right. So you said you were intentional about your things. So what were some of the specific things that you focus on to be able to grow 5X, 10X, 25X?
Yeah, this is kind of my coaching for other entrepreneurs that are out there. There's a natural inclination to want to expand your product offering and to offer more things and to do more. And we really honed in, and we would have kind of these intentional meetings about, yes, people would ask us to do this type of design. That's not what we do.
Gotcha.
Just focus on what you do and get so good at what you do. Just nail it. Then that way we became the expert in our area. And we feel that's what fueled our growth. And then it just became the reputation. It became the consistency. That's the other piece I would say.
Absolutely.
The difference between a great company and an okay company is consistency.
Absolutely.
Like you want it so fast, so quickly. It's not how it works.
You missed something.
It's not how it works.
Right.
It's everybody starts out, runs the first base, but it's the guys and the gals that get the second and then go to third. And then go, you know what I mean? They stay on third for a little bit, and you just stay consistent, and eventually you get to home base. I mean, I really feel that's I feel a underappreciated element of running a business.
Gotcha.
And I'll be frank, man. I had a brother. Shout out to him, Ian Peterson, from Dialed In Golf Solutions. When I first got started, he was already 7 years in. His business is a little bit different than ours. But he told me, listen, it's going to take you 2 to 3 years to get your base. Stick with it.
Right.
And I'll never forget that. Now, look, he could have easily sent me down a different path,
Facts.
you know? But anyway, so shout out to Ian. But, you know, that's exactly what we did, and that's the guidance I would give somebody else, too.
Just like sports, right? So every time you get to the top, you start at the bottom again. For instance, you leave high school, you go to college, you're at the bottom. You go to pros, you're at the bottom. Till you get to the Hall of Fame, you never reach the top. So as you grow, you got to start over again. So what drives you? What keeps you going to keep you climbing that ladder and never being satisfied?
Yeah, no doubt, man. I think that's a pretty deep question there.
I didn't mean to put that on, but I think I have one or two Rizzies, so
I'm passionate about that. But I would say in general, we have been selected and put in positions to do what the Lord has blessed us to do.
There you go.
And to do what we're capable of doing. And for me personally, if I would have let that slide, how am I going to look my kid in the face and tell them to do their best?
Facts. Practice what you preach.
Practice what you preach and be that example for people. I just really feel like that's what we need, man. Especially in this social media world.
Absolutely.
It's so easy to talk. Be the example for people, and so that really means a lot to me. Look, it hasn't been an easy road.
Absolutely not.
You know, I tell my team all the time, financially, I'm all in. I had to look my wife in the face and say, honey, we all in on this.
Once they go all in, you got to go all the way in.
So we're seeing the rewards of that, and it's a beautiful feeling now. But remaining determined, consistent, it really paid off, and that's just what I want people to remember me by, right?
Right, that's the legacy. So here's a part of that legacy, right? You know, as an entrepreneur, we all feel like we got to chase every dollar. We got to go for this opportunity. We got to do this. We got to do this. Our family depends on us. So where's the balance, though? Where's that work, passion, family balance? How do you intentionally? You say you do a lot of things intentionally. How are you intentional about making time for your family?
It's tough.
Right?
It's tough. I've found there's only a certain amount of time in a day, right?
Absolutely.
I've found that as long as I am proactive and intentional at setting expectations for my family, such that they understand why I'm doing what I'm doing or the time that I miss, it helps out a lot.
Okay.
But it is difficult.
That was very difficult.
Can't be in two places at one time. So I will say that's a challenge.
Right.
Some people will tell you there's no such thing as balance, and there's some truth to that.
No, there is.
But I've found
it's a yang to everything.
There is. And for me, I just try to make sure that I communicate to my family, to my wife, to my loved ones, not only why I'm doing it, but what it's going to look like. So it's not catching anyone off guard, and they understand that there's a plan to this.
Okay.
And that helps cope with. There's a lot of missed time that I wish I could get back.
Well, let me offer you. I'm a little bit older than you, so let me offer you this advice.
Please.
There's a difference between part of the process and sacrifice. So sacrifice is those things you can't get back.
Right.
You can't get back birthdays, but you can always go to a bar. You can always go to another, but you can't get certain things back. So I would implore you, man, to try to find that balance. I know you're passionate, and I see it, and I can see in your eyes when I talk, just the way you speak. You don't so it's coming from the heart, but I implore this, bro, to definitely try to figure out the difference between a sacrifice and part of the process, right? Part of the process is you can do anytime.
Yeah.
You can always do that. You can always go to a basketball game. You can always go, but birthdays, anniversaries, graduation, you can't get those back. So, but man, we ain't gonna get too philosophical, but we appreciate you, man. But listen, hey, but all right, let's get some good stuff.
Yeah.
Who's gonna win this weekend?
Oh man, look.
we just brought it back up.
Yeah. Look, I tell you what, that young man Cam Young is playing really
golfing,
well.
He is golfing.
He's playing well enough. He gave up a stroke. Right?
To Scotty,
you know what?
It's no one was chasing him.
Yeah, look, you know what? I'm gonna get this stroke back. So that's the beauty of the game.
Rory's here now.
Rory's here. Rory ain't played in 3 weeks.
True.
So,
but Cam, woof. I'm with you on that. I'm gonna ride with
Cam.
Cam, man.
Playing well. Look, he was in contention at the Masters.
Everything we've seen him on TV and lately.
He was in contention at RBC.
Yep.
He's playing his best golf right now. So we'll see. But the weather elements.
It changes the course.
Yeah.
So what's in your bag, bro? What's in your bag? What are we swinging these days?
I have the TaylorMade QI10s for my irons. I have a Stealth driver. I'm a TaylorMade fan. I went to school at Coastal Carolina. Go Shants.
All right.
Dustin Johnson went to school at Coastal Carolina.
Shout
He's a
out.
TaylorMade guy. Shout out DJ. We're actually in school together at the same time. And so anyway, I'm a TaylorMade guy. So that's what's in my bag.
Got you, man. So leave us with one jewel, man. One jewel. Why should you have WEGO Golf at your corporate event, your home event, any event that's possible? Why should they call you?
Yeah, look, we pride ourselves on executing and our delivery. We pride ourselves on that. We had a meeting this morning, all hands meeting. It hurts us when we don't deliver to the top of execution. So we're a premium service.
I love that.
We are not the cheapest, but we guarantee that we are going to deliver. So if that's what you're looking for, the comfort of knowing you don't have to worry about that element of your event or your party, that's going to be taken care of, then we're the ones you call.
Quality's never cheap, man. My God, Franklin, we appreciate you, man. Once again, man. Listen, man. Tell us how to get in touch with you. I mean, we're going to close this thing out, man.
No doubt. So please check out my Instagram and many of my other channels, but I'm under Dr. Anthony Franklin. You can also check out my website, DrAnthonyFranklin.com. That's DrAnthonyFranklin.com. So,
hey, doctor's in the house. Coach Clark's in the house, man. On the Live Sports Media, man. Live at the Clappers Cup. We're out, brother. Appreciate you, man. Nah, for real, man. Really consider that, bro. Seriously. Think about that, man. That was one of the biggest things I had to learn.
Yeah.
But